Hello, Falcons fans this try. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining Falcons Fly, where we provide comprehensive coverage of the Falcons. I would like to invite you to view a video presentation and engage in a discussion.
Let's watch Falcons fly!
Today, we will explore the decision to select Mike Greene in the second round instead of prioritizing James Pierce Jr. with the 26th pick in the first round. If the Falcons had opted to draft Mike Greene, they would have acquired a superior player and retained their first-round draft pick for 2026. We will analyze Mike Greene's statistics to determine whether this decision was prudent. James Pierce Jr., Edge, College, Tennessee, hometown Charlotte, North Carolina, height, 6 feet 5 inches, weight, 245 pounds, arm 32 3/4, hand a 10, prospect grade, 6.40, potential to become a good starter within 2 years. Next generation statistics, 80, good. Draft projection, rounds 1 to 2. Production score, 81. Combined DE edge rank, 4th athleticism score, est 74. Combined DE edge rank, 21st. Total score, 80. Combined DE edge rank, 5th. NFL comparison. Odafe Owe. Overview. Pierce is a tight-hipped, linear pass rusher with explosive takeoffs and good speed to power, but a lack of bend to flatten at the top. His high pressure rate is partially derived from an instinctive feel for positioning, allowing him to work around protection for quick wins into the pocket. He's very long but narrow through his hips, so the build-out of his frame might be limited. Pierce knows how to play around blocks and has the speed to close and tackle, but his base is naturally narrow and lacks bend. He'll need to improve his strength and technique as an NFL run defender. Despite those concerns, Pierce's length, twitch, and rush production create a higher ceiling. Strengths. Explosive first, second, and third steps in his rush. Attacks a slow punch with a compact slap to open outside/inside edge. Creates big speed-to-power push, despite a lack of mass and bend. Can beat half-man protection positioning in an efficient linear track. Effective use of length to separate from and slink around blocks. Motor and balance make him hard to finish for run blockers. Twitchy punch and pull gets rid of tight ends in short order. Sudden tackler in tight quarters with a rangy burst for rundowns in space. Weaknesses. Requires increased mass and play strength. Pierce needs to develop more mass and play strength to transition effectively into the professional league. Lacks swipe strength. He lacks the strength to displace a blocker's hands once they are in contact. Pass rush vulnerability. His pass rush can be disrupted by a firm punch. Tight hips. His tight hips make it easier for defenders to guide him past the pocket. Challenges in rapid space breakdown, allowing sacks to escape. Now let us examine Mike Greene's statistics. Mike Greene Edge, College, Marshall, hometown Williamsburg, VAR Jr., height, 6 feet 3, weight, 251 pounds, arm, 32 inches, hand, 8.5, prospect grade, 6.46, will become a good starter within 2 years. Next generation statistics, 83. Production score, 77. Combined DE, edge rank, 8th. Score breakdown. Athleticism score, 88. Combined DE edge rank, first total score, 83. Combined DE edge rank, third. NFL analyst. Draft projection, round 1. NFL comparison, Alex Highsmith. Overview. High-energy pass rusher with productivity and a method of play that should translate to the next level. Greene displays a natural and instinctive rush, utilizing loose hips and a series of moves and counters that can open doors with force or finesse. He is very physical, with notes of violence in the way he attacks blockers in both phases. His explosiveness allows him to penetrate gaps, play around or through the protection edges, and change direction quickly to finish in the backfield. He relentlessly presses forward, but can run out of gas due to his hot-running motor. Teams may wish he were heavier and longer, but he is willful, skilled, and powerful, with the ability to create enormous matchup concerns as an edge rusher on the next level. Strengths: possesses explosive power, strong core, and full tilt motor. Plays ball with a high level of violence and physicality. Burst, leverage, and leg drive propel him into the backfield. Clubs, fights, and slips his way off blocks to tackle. Ankle flexion allows him to corner low and tight around the edge. Rushes with relentless forward charge and a nose for the finish line. Instinctive rush counters come with instant transitions. Hands are active, purposeful, and effective in getting past protection. Has spin, leap and chop, swim and speed to power moves in his bag. Weaknesses: lacks length and mass as an edge setter. Gets knocked off course by the long poke of a tackle. Plays so hard that he occasionally runs out of gas. Dips inside and loses contain responsibilities. Hard charging style makes him vulnerable to misdirection. Departure from Virginia program in 2022 must be vetted. Career highlights for James Pierce Jr. Two-time first-team All-SEC selection. Pierce Jr. has been recognized as a two-time first-team All-SEC selection, solidifying his status as one of the top pass rushers in the SEC. High pressure rate. Since the start of 2023, Pierce Jr. has maintained a high pressure rate, ranking second among FBS players with at least 400 pass rushes. Sack statistics. He has recorded 19 sacks over the past 2 seasons, tying for the 4th highest in the FBS during that period. Tackle statistics. Pierce Jr. has also recorded 33 tackles for loss since the start of 2023, ranking second among FBS players in that category. Although James Pierce Jr. has an impressive resume, he was second in every category in 2024. The person that was first in just about every category was Michael Greene. He was the Defensive Player of the Year. Comparison with Michael Greene. While Pierce Jr. has achieved significant success, it is worth noting that Michael Greene has surpassed him in several key statistics. For instance, Greene has recorded 17 sacks in the 2024 season, surpassing Pierce Jr.'s 19 sacks in 2 seasons. Conclusion: James Pierce Jr.'s athleticism and versatility make him a formidable pass rusher. However, his future success will depend on his ability to overcome his weaknesses and develop his leadership qualities. While he has achieved remarkable accomplishments, it is essential to consider the potential challenges he faces and strive for continuous improvement. If the Falcons had selected Mike Greene in the second round, they would have likely acquired a superior edge rusher, or, at the very least, a player comparable to James Pierce Jr. Nevertheless, they would have retained their first-round pick for 2026. Only time will determine the outcome of this situation. It is imperative that we closely monitor this matter. I would be grateful for your insights on the potential future developments of the Atlanta Falcons. Please share your thoughts in the comments section and feel free to like the video. Thank you for your attention. I trust you have a pleasant remainder of your day. I eagerly anticipate sharing my next video with you.